Roofing contractors, we're going to show you how to set up your assemblies or your cost groups, estimate templates, if you will, so that you can get a good, better, best estimate out in possibly 4 minutes. We've definitely done that before. All right, before we dive into the build out of these estimate templates, make sure that you set up your cost catalog prior to doing this, where it's optimized, clean, based off your suppliers. You have all your material information in there, your subcontractor rates, everything like that built out in your cost catalog. Now, I do want to mention, if you're using SRS or QXO, you can go global catalog, and you can see here, QXO and SRS, two big roofing suppliers directly integrated with pricing, imagery, everything like that. So go to your settings, go to integrations, and if you're using one of those suppliers, type in your login information and sync that up or integrate the system so that you're building out your cost catalog with real supplier up-to-date pricing and everything like that. That's going to be the best way to do it if you're using those suppliers. If you're using ABC or somebody else, go log in and start to scrape out that information and put it into your system. All right. So now when we're building out our assemblies or our cost group, estimate templates, whatever verbiage you want to utilize here, I like to go to jobs, add a job, and make a test job and actually build it out directly into the budget for a job. And then once it's clean and it's optimized and perfected, select all of those line items in the budget and then say export to cost catalog as cost group. And then that will be in your template. So every time you're in a job budget, all you have to do is hit plus group and add it into the budget and you're off and running. All right. So when you're starting this out, remember in the test job, basically what you want to do is these are all cost groups, right? So these are all the different things, components in our roofing systems. We're going to hit plus group, and then we're going to say valley metal, step flashing, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to go all the way through, right? And we're going to put in all the items that are needed for that roofing system, okay? Once that's done, what we can do is basically go in and then hit plus item, or you can go right here, plus cost item to add it directly into that cost group. All right, and we're going to set up all the components that are needed for our roofing system. From there, we'll go into things like permits and labor. If you have a different labor rate for steep pitches or tearing off additional layers, you kind of name it, you can add that in there as well. Now, when we're looking at the good, better, best, this is what it's going to be different. Okay, so you have your core components, your labor, everything like that. Then you're going to create one for your roofing systems. And then inside of that, you're actually going to add in more cost groups. Your good, your better, your best. And then you're going to add in the items that make up the good, better, best. So for this example, we have the Tamco Titan XT, the Stormfighter, and then we have for the best, the GAF Grand Sequoia. All right, some other components that can go into that could be underlayment, it could be hip and ridge, starter shingles, you kind of name it. And that will all go inside of it. Now, these cost groups are tucked away inside of our roofing systems here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say allow selections, put one is required, one is allowed. Okay. And then once you have those cost groups inside of that, basically every time that you send them an estimate, they're going to have to select what roofing system that they want. Okay. It's a great way to sell and increase your average ticket size and sell bigger jobs, in all honesty. And then when we're looking at these quantity formulas here, you can see that we have all these different formulas inside of each one of these components. Now, what this does here is when you're in your budget, you'll notice there's a parameters. Okay, so those parameters are automatically going to come up. You can either punch in those different measurements and quantities there to calculate the estimate for you, or if you have EagleView, go to your settings, go to integrations, integrate your EagleView account, and then when you're on the dashboard for that job, you'll see at the bottom left, you'll have an EagleView button. You click that button, and then you select the measurement report for that specific job, and then hit import. That's going to import all of those parameters and those measurement values. And it's going to calculate everything for you. So go in, make sure that there isn't any kind of revisions that you have to make, and then it's plus document and just send that over to your client. When we're looking at other things that you guys can do for templates, you can see here, we can, let's say that we got improved and they wanted the Titan XT shingle and that roofing system. Basically, you can put in your shingle colors, send this over as a selection, allowing them to select their color, and then you're off and running. Now, there's always upgrades and additional things that you can sell to really give them the full package and experience in the best roofing system possible. So you can do things like gutters, right? So you can take your gutters, you can put that in there, and then basically set it as a selection where it's either 0 or 1, and then allow them to add in gutters and other things to their roofing system. Okay, so we want to sell bigger jobs, and the best way to do that is to showcase every single time what you have to offer that homeowner. Okay, so good luck out there. Build out these assemblies, get these estimates with the good, better, best out in 4 minutes. We've done it before for sure, and start to sell bigger roofing jobs. If you need any help with any of this setup, you can go to better-boss.ai and schedule a free growth audit. We'd love to help you out. Best of luck.